It's a problem we often face in journalism. How do you take an event with the enormity of what is now unfolding literally before our eyes in China and put it in the kind of human perspective that tells us what it's really all about? Correspondent Mark Litkey found one man in the midst of the current chaos who goes a long way toward fulfilling that function.
At another time, in another place, Yang Shenyi and his English wife, Gladys, would have all the hours they want to stroll in their tiny rose garden to enjoy their retirement. But this is no ordinary couple, and this is no ordinary time in China.
This tremendous mass movement shows that Chinese people still have the same old revolutionary spirit. I think it showed real courage for them to do these demonstrations. And if they see more suppressions, then the same courage will rise again.
Courage is a word Yang Shenyi knows something about. As he spoke to us, he expected to be arrested at any moment for criticizing his government. At 74, Yang is one of China's most respected intellectuals, a historian, a translator. He attended Oxford University in the 30s, where he met Gladys, the daughter of missionary parents. They fell in love, married, and returned to China, where for the past 4 decades, they have taught and spoken out against injustice.
He says he expects he could be arrested at any time.
Yes, why not? He has broken the martial law.
During the weeks of turmoil here, Yang is one of the prominent intellectuals who have repeatedly and very publicly attacked China's conservative rulers, giving moral support to the students.
At the moment, we are only asking for the freedom of the press, freedom of expression, and a serious investigation into the corruption, especially on the top government circles.
It is a role intellectuals have played here going back to the days of the emperors. But throughout China's turbulent history, the intellectual who speaks out is often the first to suffer.
I think in any revolution or revolutionary movement, there must be people who should have the courage to speak out or act openly against something reactionary. And in doing so, there could have been sacrifices, and such things are probably inevitable. But I have no desire to be so dramatic as to become a martyr.
Dramatic or not, the Yangs, both of them, have suffered before. During the Cultural Revolution, when intellectuals were attacked, they spent 4 years in jail, Gladys in solitary confinement. Could it happen again?
I don't see mass arrests or persecutions at the Cultural Revolution, but I think we'll probably try to make an example of certain individuals.
I consider this a heartlandness last backlash, and I don't think it will last very long. I'm always very cheerful.
You're optimistic?
Of course.
Even if you and his wife, you have to go to jail?
Yes.
What makes Yang Shenyi dangerous to China's aging leaders as they crush dissent and hang on to power is that he is one of them. A revolutionary who resisted the Japanese occupation, who fought against the armies of Chiang Kai-shek, a member of the Communist Party that founded modern China. Now, he has publicly condemned China's leaders as fascist, including Deng Xiaoping.
If you could be face-to-face with them right now, what would you say to them?
I say that they must have forgotten some of their old ideals and principles.
Which were?
Which were serving the people.
Should Deng Xiaoping step down?
I simply think he's too old.
And you say the government is fascist. Is that the charge you aim at him specifically?
I charge at anybody who give order to suppress the people with the armies.
As a fascist?
Yes.
The Yangs have grown used to radical, sometimes violent shifts in the social and political sands of China, they have never grown used to injustice, which is why they still speak out.
Since young students are willing to risk their necks, old intellectuals should tell the truth. That is good.
Are you proud of your husband?
Yes.
Is he a brave man in your life?
Very brave, and also I'd say he is foolhardy.
I'm neither. I feel like Shakespeare's Malvolio. Acquaintance thrusted on me, and some guy with you all interviewing me, and I'm just saying the honest truth as far as you. Yes. I'm not a hero, no.
There was one other piece of bitterness that the Youngs have had to swallow over the years. During the Cultural Revolution, their son committed suicide.